I'm Alessandra Barrett, Senior Content Editor for JOC. I'm at our 2018 TPM conference with Rolf Haben Jansen, CEO of Hapag-Lloyd. Thanks for sitting down with me today.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Now, you just moderated our panel on enforceable contracts. How did that go? What came out
I
of
think it was actually quite lively, so I enjoyed it. With these type of topics, it's always it could be a little bit controversial, but at least we got everybody up to speak, and I think we got a couple of tangible things out of it also that people can work on.
What would you say the biggest challenges are that we're talking about?
The main challenges are how can you actually improve efficiency across the supply chains, and of course both carriers and shippers have to do their bit. And in that context, we spoke about what are the differences between air and ocean freight. We talked about the benefits of longer-term contracts and also about what kind of incentives you could build into contracts to stimulate good behavior and potentially penalize also a little bit bad behavior.
So what do you think is possible, let's say, if everyone left the session and was committed to this, what could be possible in, say, 2 years?
We have to see. I would like to think that we start seeing some different contracts, because the way that we contract in this industry is rather old-fashioned, I would say. And though people work with each other for very long times, I believe that also formalizing that in longer-term contracts, for example, would be a good thing. And hopefully, if we sit again here in 3 years' time, then instead of having 1 or 2% long-term contracts, we'll be up to 15 or 20%.
Now, beyond just intent to try and do this, is there anything else that you think is necessary to happen for us to get to more enforcement?
No, we need to start talking about those type of things. And sometimes you see certain events that will help. And I believe that the whole ongoing consolidation will also stimulate people to rethink a little bit how we partner with each other. Because in reality, in many trades, there's only 5 or 6 carriers left. Yeah? And that means that you anyway have to work together. And that means you can also rethink the way you have that partnership.
Now, we're about a year on with the merger with UASC. How's that going?
Well, to be honest, it's essentially behind us. I mean, the deal was closed at the end of May of 2017, and by August we took already all the bookings on the Hapag system, and actually we closed down the integration in November. So for us, it's actually really very much back to business as usual.
Hapag-Lloyd recently joined up with NiceX. Tell me a little bit about the thought process behind joining them up.
NiceX is, I think, a very nice, innovative concept, which is all about enforceable contracts, which we also talked about here on the panel. I don't think it's for everybody, because it's probably more for small and medium-sized shippers rather than just for the very big ones. But it's a promising concept, and we thought we'd put in some money, and we've also put in some effort, and now we need to see whether it really takes off. And the key for them will be to now build some volume, and hopefully that'll happen over the next couple of quarters.
Great. Well, thanks for taking time to sit down with me today.
You're very welcome.
I've been speaking with Rolf Haben Jansen, CEO of Hapag-Lloyd.